Good morning. Everybody say good morning to Bella. Say good morning, Mommy. What? Now you came up here and now you want to go back down? What do you want to do? Huh? What do you want to do? You can't go on the table. Good morning. Where is everybody? Go ahead, Mommy. Get down. Where are you? Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. Is this mic working? Where are you guys? Who's here? John, good morning. Jimmy, good morning, Coffee Talk family. Sorry, I've been busy with work and life. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about the fire. Rita M, good morning. Cheryl, good morning. Thank you for sharing. So, I don't think I have a moderator today, and today is Wednesday, which means I don't think Alyssa is on either. So I need your help, guys, getting people on to the show. So if you know our regulars, please tag them in. Please share to your friends. Share to the groups that you are in. Hi, Vanessa. How are you? Where are you guys? I just see somebody said it says Facebook user, good morning. If you guys are on my personal page, a lot of times I can't see your name there. Everyone is on the Karen Stacy page, which is a public page, and they are on the Real Talk Coffee Talk group. So whomever that is on Facebook that says shared, I cannot see your name. So you're probably sharing from my personal page, which we would rather you do from the public pages. That's me, Gina. Gina, you're on the wrong page, I guess, Mama, because I can't see you, honey. You're probably on my personal page instead of the business page. Where is everybody? Let's go. Let's go. Oh, Gino. Sorry. Does that say Gina or Gino? Yeah, Gina. Wrong page, Mama. I mean, it's right page because I could see you, but going to the other page. No problem. I mean, I just can't see your name, but obviously I could see you. What's doing? Where is everybody? Come on. Come on. Start tagging people in. Let's go. Help a sister out. Where is everybody? Can't stay on, getting ready for work. Okay, Cheryl. Thank you for stopping in. Much appreciated. Not sure where the hell everybody is this morning. Maybe they're melting because New York, we're getting a crazy heat wave. So it's supposed to feel like 100 degrees today. Hi, Rosie. Rosie, I'm nice and cool. I got my AC going thanks to you. And it's the best thing. It's even cooler than the ones that I paid $1 million. Well, I didn't pay $1 million for, but the one that I tried to fix that they never fixed. As usual, your frames are absolute fire. Thanks, Louis. These are I call them my Run DMC glasses. Again, if you guys dig the frames, don't forget to go to VogueMe.com and use the code 15KS as in Karen Stacy. I can't get on the page. Real Talk trying. Wow, that's weird. Okay, then try to go on the group then. I don't know. I see Billy, your hubby's on. Good morning, Billy. How are you? You miss yourself in the intro when you jump on late. Come one, come all. Let's go. How is everything doing in New York? Well, about as fucked as it is everywhere else, I think. I don't know. And now, like we were talking yesterday, right? And then right when I went off the air, at 12 o'clock, my thing goes off and it says Cuomo is resigning. So, you see what I'm saying? Smoke and mirrors, baby. Smoke and mirrors. Mike, hi from Florida. You're welcome. We're glad you're staying cool. Rosie, I love you. I thank you every day that I'm cool. I thank you. Believe me when I tell you. I see, and that's what it's. There you go, Gigi. I see you, my G girl. All right, now do me a favor, Gina. Start tagging people in because we're missing people. Rosie, could you tag like Angela in and a couple of our peeps there that yes, I see you, Gina. Because I haven't seen Angela on in a long time and I miss her and the whole little crew there. If you could tag them in, Rosie. Um, and then we need like we don't have like Stacy's not on here. We love Stacy. We love everybody, right? Where's Maria? Um, where is Monica, Georgie? There's Diane. Hi, Diane. Yes, Tony. Thank you, Gina. Yes, there you go. Start taking them in. Giselle, where's Giselle this morning? Michael Stamos. Come on, where's the crew? Where's the crew? What's going on? Where's the crew? Happy Wednesday, y'all. Happy hump day. Whoop, whoop. Oh, Eunice. Let's take Eunice in. Although, you know what? I think Eunice, her son is graduating today. So I don't know if she is still at the graduation. Hell of a day to be graduating, right? With this weather. It's crazy. Okay, I will try because you know I'm a bit technically challenged. Just put the at symbol in front of their name, Rosie, and it should pull them up. If I'm saying that correctly, because believe me, I'm not as good at that either. It's so funny because a friend of mine was hanging out with me Friday, and they do like oh yeah, and tag that mob wifey person. She's really cool too. If anybody has her on their friend list. What was I gonna say? So yeah, oh yeah, you got to do TikTok. You got to do. I must be like under a rock because I still cannot figure out the whole TikTok thing. I don't see what the drawer of it is. I don't know how shit goes viral. I don't get any of it. But I had like a 10-year-old trying to teach me it, but she was, they don't have time for us old, dinosaurs to teach us how to use TikTok. So it was a really funny, the way she was explaining it to me because she was like very busy. So anyway, that was a trip. So I know that. Why was I talking about TikTok? Yeah, good. There goes my brain. Hey, Christine, my girl, how are you? Christine, can you help me and share out to some groups and tag some people in? Because we are like I don't have a moderator on today, and my other surrogate moderators are not on either. So I got Gina, I got a couple of people that are tagging people in right now. Diane, thank you so much. Much appreciated. So, it's funny because I told you guys, like my dad, is really, one of my, he's my best friend, my confidant, right? And so it's just interesting the perspective of, how old is he? 78-year-old man, in comparison to, I'm a 51-year-old, right? And so, not everybody gets wisdom with age, don't get me wrong. But, again, I always talk to you guys about what? Perspective, right? So it's really interesting to see perspective. So we were talking about the way people walk. Now, you must think, Jesus Christ, you guys got a lot of fucking time on your hands if you're worried, thinking about the way people walk, right? But if you really think about it, it says a lot about the person when, you look at the way that they walk. All right, hold on a minute here. Yeah, you see my mess behind me here. So it says a lot about you, Savion. Yeah, I don't know where we're missing a lot of people, Christine. Tag them in. What about Pete? Is he awake? Or I know he works crazy shifts on Tuesday. So like I always tell you guys to own it, right? And to be you. So it's really an interesting thing because your walk says a lot about you. When you walk into a room, what are you commanding? Right? You walk in and, like if you see people, their shoulders are down, they're hunched over, they kind of walk, and people, like, you see that in them. And then you'll see people that walk and they're like, bam, chest out, head up, tall, right? Hi, Giselle. I was wondering where the hell you were. So I think that and the funny thing is that I bet you, Carlos, where the hell have you been? Good morning, my sweetheart. Happy to have you. I think that, and the thing that I wonder, oh, you know what? Let me put this on, because then when people come on, they're gonna be like, "What are you guys talking about?" What does your walk, say about you? Hopefully I did that correctly. Did I do it? No, wrong one. I got you, Carlos. Yeah, Carmela's not on. Well, she was on yesterday on Twitch. Carmela is in Facebook jail, so I guess she just slept through today. So I'm just asking you guys to tag in your friends and share into your favorite groups. So now, are you even aware of the way you walk? Are you aware of the way you carry yourself? Seriously speaking, because like, I'm a people watcher, and I think during some of our shows we established that you guys a lot of us are people watchers, right? Like, didn't we establish that? All right, Bueller, somebody respond to me here. You're gonna hear my stomach growl on the mic in like 2 seconds. Anybody? Am I talking to myself? Too early to start doing shots? I mean, hello? Do I not have the people tuning in now? Because I'm only doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or is everybody like out running around enjoying the summer? Yes, I work on my walk. Confident. Okay. So Carlos, you think you're the way you walk, you portray confidence? Is that what you're saying? I think your walk says how confident you are. Yes, I agree with that. Also, the way you stand. So, like, my father is, very, like, he became very in tune. Never too early for a shot. I don't know who wrote that. It just says Facebook user, but I'm with you. Yes, and Rita said self-esteem. So here's something that I found interesting. So, I mean, I find a lot of things interesting. Giselle, I think for the most, I walk confidently, but times I walk looking down. Okay. Rosie, I feel I walk confidently, not conceited, but confident. Diane, for sure, the way you walk shows a lot. Yes, unafraid. Oh, there you go, Carlos. Unafraid. Right. So it's funny, right? Because, like, we could dissect this into a bunch of different areas. So, like, my dad was looking at it from a point where he looks at somebody, and so I guess in essence that's your body language, right? So I mean, it's all part of it. So your walk is one thing, your stance is another, right? So when I mean, and then you see some people. I had my friend, I miss him, Joey Cupcake. We miss you, Joey. And he used to walk like he strutted, like, and it was like there was a parade of people behind him at all times when he walked. And I used to pee my pants because of the way he walked. But that was his walk, and he was all about confidence and, like, look at me, and, and et cetera, et cetera. So, I watch, and even like when you're in, let's say you're in a club, you're in a bar, right? There's always that one, especially like, well, no matter whether you're with girls, boys, whatever, it doesn't matter, right? Or guys, girls, whatever you want to call it. right? There's always that one that kind of leads, right? That goes to push through the crowd, right? When there's like 80 million people, you always have that one person that kind of like leads. And of course, guys don't hold hands, but some of us girls do, especially if I had a couple of drinks. I'm like, you better hold my hand. So, I'm like a hand holder. And I'll walk through and I will grab my, especially if guys are being assholes. No offense, guys. But if they're grabbing and they're whatever, and I have girlfriends of mine that just kind of like, like they're off in their own world. I will grab their hands and we will walk. So, it's definitely a directional kind of thing, right? And it does say a lot about you, the way you walk, the way you stand. You can see, like, I'm telling you, my father and I, we watch the body language everywhere we go, and it's really interesting. So what I have noticed as well is there are a lot of people that like have extreme weight loss, right? And so they look amazing. But when they walk, they're still that other person. They haven't owned who they are now. Have you seen this? Do you know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of people that have gotten themselves into amazing shape, but they still walk in this shell of who they were and not who they are now. Not to say that no matter how much you weigh, no matter how you look, you should always own it. But not everyone does. There's my Tony. Hi, Tony. Tony, I feel terrible. I think I missed your birthday, but I did wish you a belated happy birthday, my love. I hope you had a fabulous, fabulous time. And of course, you are here with us on Hump Day, so I would expect nothing less. So we are talking today about what does your walk say about you. So thank you for tuning in to Coffee Talk with Karen. We are live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. We are live on the Karen Stacy public page. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, turn your notifications on. We are live on the Real Talk Coffee Talk group. You can join the group and join your friends. We are live on YouTube and on Twitch. Jump on YouTube for me and just hit that subscribe button. Real Talk Karen Stacy. Hit the subscribe button. I need those numbers like up exponentially. And for those of you that don't know what that word means, a lot. Get those numbers up, baby. Get it up, get it up, get it up. Get it up on Hump Day. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, we are on Twitch. I keep getting new people on Twitch all the time, which is pretty cool. Thank you, my love. And yes, it's Hump Day. I need to be here. Well, we've missed you. Rita, I feel it also speaks to your current health status. As if you are hunched over, there are issues for sure. Well, maybe, but not necessarily. I do still feel, maybe if you're physically hunched over because you don't have the ability to stand upright, then obviously, of course. But, I think it's just, you can see someone, especially people that are in tune. So now pay attention, because I guarantee you that now, because my father puts these things in my head, now I'm putting them in your head. So now you're going to be aware of it, and you're going to watch people, and you're going to see. So, you have these people, hi y'all from Germany. I just see Facebook user. I don't see a name, but I'm assuming that that's Simi. You're probably on my personal page. And if that is you, hello there. It's people, sadly enough, okay, so they even say, right, remember, I grew up in the Bronx, right? So you got to hold yourself a certain way when you walk so nobody bothers you. If I'm walking around and I'm like, looking around and I'm like this or whatever, I'm the perfect target. If I'm walking and I'm looking at you like, yeah, well, what you got? Nobody's bothering me. So you have to realize what you're putting out there. Hey, Rita P, good morning. Right? You have to realize what you're putting out there. And I talk about this all the time. Something is up with the Real Talk. Can't go on group page unless tagged very weird. That's weird. Yes. I don't know why. What's going on there? I don't know. There's always some freaking Facebook fuckery going on. Let me see. Let me see the group. Let's see. Okay, I'm live. There are people. Okay, so I do see out there. Oh. I don't know. There's always some freaking Facebook fuckery. Okay, so there are people on there that are okay. So a lot of people are on the group page. I see now. That was where Tim, who said it was never too early for a drink. So that was Simi. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Who knows? There's always some kind of fuckery going on there. Eunice. Hi, Eunice. Congratulations. I see that your baby graduated today. Congrats. Remember, it didn't come up today for the group. Yeah, I don't know what's up. Ira, what's going on? It's Wacky Wednesday, right? Thank you, Eunice, for tagging in people. I really appreciate it. I am missing. There you all go, Simi. Facebook fuckery. See, I teach you only the best American words. Remember that. Thank you, Eunice, for tagging people in. I am negative on moderators today, so if you guys can help me out, it would be greatly appreciated. Let me see if you guys are still. All right, hold on. Now we're getting off topic here. We want to talk about what your walk says about you. That's what we want to talk about. Yeah, Eunice, Carmela's in Facebook jail. And I guess she's not with us because she was on yesterday on Twitch, but she isn't. And again, for any of you guys that are thrown in Facebook jail, this is the reason why you need to subscribe on YouTube or on Twitch, because then you can watch it from there and you don't have to worry about Facebook fuckery. So, just saying. So today we are talking about, what does your walk say about you? So, I wonder, who's seen me walk? I wonder what my walk says about me. Well, I can tell you what people say about me. So maybe my walk does it or my aura does it. But I told you guys, everybody thinks I'm stuck up, or whatever. Although I don't know. I mean, I did a lot to try to change the energy. So I'm not really sure if that's what people still see. But, energy speaks, and how you feel about yourself, others will see. And so I find that so many people they perpetrate the fraud. So you know what? That's why sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. So usually means my hips are hurting. There you go. You got to fake it till you make it sometimes, you guys. And you have to maybe start walking a certain way, start carrying yourself a certain way, because once you do that, you can now start to own it and command it. You got to practice it, right? When you do, when we were kids and we were in shows or whatever it was, right? We would practice and rehearse. Why? So that you would own that role. So I'm not telling you not to be you, but if you want to be a better you, you really should try practicing being a better you. Just don't let, I don't know what that means, Billy. Just don't let your on the way show. I'm not sure what that means. So I mean, I find that, again, getting back to the walk, the stance, it does say a lot. And then there are people that walk, and even like in life, that they're trying. Like they don't own that. And you know what I'm talking about? You ever see people that walk and they think that they're confident? Oh boy, why do I see police outside? Hang on, guys. All right, okay. Huh, okay. Alrighty. I don't know, whenever you see flashing lights, ow, going by your front door, you wonder what the hell's going on. I don't know, maybe they're going to do construction or something. Ow, never a dull moment, I got to tell you. Okay, yep. There we go. We got some type of a construction thing coming down. That should be fun. Nothing like doing like major construction during like a heat wave where it's going to be 100 degrees, these poor people. Wait, what comments did I miss? Practice makes perfect. Indeed, Diane. Tony, your walk says how confident you are about yourself regardless of how you look. It's a Facebook police. Billy, you're so funny. Meanwhile, I just smashed my elbow trying to get back in the seat fast. Yeah, I think that, so Tony, that's the interesting part, right? Your walk says how confident you are about yourself regardless of how you look. So that goes both ways though, because so I don't want to like give people up, like, so to give examples, but like I said to you, there are people I know that have lost a ridiculous amount of weight and they look amazing and they still walk like you know, like they don't want anybody to notice them, right? And then you have people that are just like, bam, I'm here. I might be one of those people. You know, so it is just, you know, you read people like that, and I don't know. And again, like I said, fake it till you make it in a certain respect, right? So what do I mean by that? I mean, don't pretend to be somebody that you're not. But a lot of people don't realize who they are, right? I hate to say it like that, right? What do I mean by that? I mean, if you are a good person, there are a lot of people that are insecure, and that's okay. But what I always say, and the way I have built myself up and the way I build my son up, is I say, I know that I'm a good person. So as long as I know I'm a good person, I feel good about myself. So if you are a good person, then you bring, in my opinion, everything to the table, because the person that you are is what makes this world a better place, right? And if you are not a good person, then work on being a good person, because we don't need more shitty people in the world, because we're already like at our limit. So, you know, especially now with this divided world going on and with the crazies happening, you know, kindness, goodness, it goes a long way. We may be in for another freaking round of fuckery, and you know what? We may not be able to get food for all we know. We may not be able to do a lot of things. So maybe we should be kind to one another, because you never know if your neighbor needs you, or your family, or a friend, or even a stranger for that matter. So again, I say to you, pay attention to what you're putting out there. Pay attention to the way you walk. Pay attention to the way you stand. I noticed it even myself, like my father said it to me last year. And, you know, I've struggled my whole life to try and be in shape. I'm not one of those people that just can do whatever the hell they want and, you know, be in good physical shape. Again, this is my personal preference. I'm not telling anybody they need to be anything. I'm saying what I strive for. So I think that, you know, being single now for 7 years, I'm going to be straight with you guys, especially as a woman. I'm not a man, so I can't speak for men. But as a woman, we need to feel sexy and wanted. And I don't need validation from anybody, but, it is important to feel desirable. It is important, okay, to feel. They're going to do construction and they're going to stop. She's going to be barking like a freaking dog now. Okay, mommy. Okay. These things are really important. And my father said to me, he took a picture of me last year. We were at the beach or whatever, and he took a picture of me and he goes, "You look great and you're not owning that." And I looked at him. It's like, what do you mean? Like, I own fucking everything. I know my walk. But it made me realize, because he looked at me through different eyes, right? And he said to me, "You're not owning who you are." He keeps telling, "Be you." And I keep saying to him, "But people don't like it when I'm me." And he's like, "Well, you know what? Too bad. Be you." And so it is very difficult, I think, for a lot of people to be themselves, because a lot of people don't like it. And you have to be okay with the fact that people don't like it. I haven't mastered that skill yet, but you have to own it. So pay attention to the way you walk. Pay attention to the way you talk. Pay attention to the way you stand. I mean, I'm going to shoot myself in the head. You guys are going to shoot yourselves in the head, because she's going to be barking like this. God only knows what's going on out there. Oh, I know what I could do. While I'm on here, I can look at my ring and I can see what's going on. Had I been inside, yep, construction people. This is going to be fun. Oh my God, did you see this thing in the Bronx though? That there was a guy that posed as a construction worker and killed somebody? Isn't that nice? So pay attention, people, to who's outside and what's going on, and don't let nobody in your house. Unless you got my baby pit bull here. All right, let me see what you guys are writing here. All right, okay, Bells. Bella Luna, enough. Like always, they do construction. I'm telling you, there's always something going on. They just better not mess with. They didn't ring my bell, right? They better not mess with my kitties. That's all I gotta say. But they're underneath. Eunice said I walk fine. Gina, I walk with my head up, shoulders straight, like I own the world. Never show my weakness in my walk. Even when I'm bummed out, I try to walk with confidence. I agree. Hey, Brian, people think I'm a nice guy because of how I look on Facebook. I really am. Well, that's a good thing to be what you, I got amens. Okay. Walk tall and carry a big stick. There you go, Billy. As long as you are on the way, aren't showing. Billy, you got to work on your typing, because I can't understand what the hell you're saying. Move the hips. You got to move the hips. You got to move the hips. As long as your underwear, it's not showman. Billy, I don't know. You're on some shit today. Give it a treat. Construction going on over by you too. Okay, great. Oh my God. My cat is funny. She's hearing the dog barking and came over and looking. That's hysterical. Yeah. I'm going to have she's going to be nuts all day today, because they are literally all compiling. I wonder what they're doing. And they're all okay, they're walking in front. Yeah. So the dog's going to go crazy. I saw cones. I think this is Con Edison, so this should be a lot of fun. And if we lose power on this hot day, I'm going to shoot somebody. But, you know, what could I tell you? So we shall see what happens next. You guys, I never have a dull moment. You know that, right? Billy, only talk text. It drives me nuts. It never comes out right. And I tell him that all the time. Use your finger. Sorry, I'm not good at typing, so I talk text. My statements was as long as your underwear is not showing, I guess is what you were trying to say. Okay, yes, as long as it's not showing. Or you have toilet paper on your shoe when you walk out of the bathroom. That's even better. All right. Well, see, I live on a narrow dead-end street, so now they're backing up on the road here. So this is going to be very interesting, whatever's going on out there. Maybe, see, now, why don't I get the hot construction guys? Remember we talked about this last summer. Look, they're trying to get, this truck is freaking huge, and they're backing up. You got to be a good driver to back it up, I got to tell you. Why don't I have hot construction guys with no shirts on? Why aren't they here? Where are they? Do they even exist? Anyway, going back to what I was saying, you know, you got to own it. You know, you really, and you know, we don't need anybody to validate us to make us feel sexy, but at the same token, you know, even last year from being home, you know, being in this quarantine, not knowing what tomorrow was going to bring, not dating, not going out, not interacting, you know, you really do kind of forget, you know, where you are. And especially as like, I'm a mom, I'm a single mom. So my life is revolving around, you know, taking care of another human. So it's not, you don't think about yourself the same way, because, you know, it's like you're not, you don't think about yourself as a woman. You think about yourself as someone's mom, because that's what you do. So it's a mindset, and that mindset comes out in your walk. That mindset comes out in your talk. That mindset comes out in your stance, right? All of these things. So I challenge you to watch other people walk. Now that I brought it to your attention, I want you to watch other people walk. I want you to think about what it is that their walk is telling you. And then I want you to see if you're right. Because you may look at it and think one thing, and then you may meet them, and when you speak to them, it's another thing. Well, still don't know what's in store for us, just like when the shit first started. Yeah, well, exactly. I know, Diane, we talked about that yesterday. I don't want to bring everybody down. But yeah, we better strap on, baby, because it's going to be a bumpy ride. Today is hump day, so, you know, you're going to get fucked one way or another. But yeah, so I just, you know, I think about these, like, little idiosyncrasies, and I say to myself, like, you know, I watch people, I watch the way they walk, you know, I watch the way they stand, and it really is very interesting. I'm sorry. See, now I'm getting texts, because now I'm gonna, for one of the kids wants to come and hang with us. Anyway, I'm telling you, you guys to stick with me. It's a funny thing, right? Because I'm always all over the freaking place, but this is how life is, right? Nothing is like normal. I got to come in here because I got air conditioning, thanks to Rosie. And so if I was in my studio, the dog barking, I would be none the wiser of what was going on, right? But now I'm in here. So now you guys got to deal with my chaos. And now, you know, I'm mother of the year. So, you know, I got to, you know, my kid, his friends, you know, this is what I do. And I love it. I have to tell you, I don't mind. I always say it's like cooking, right? Anybody like, oh my God, why do you make so much food? Well, because if I'm cooking, I might as well cook. I might as well have more than less, right? So, you know, that's just how I feel. If I'm already taking care of my kid, what's the difference with taking care of your kid? You know, and they're older now, so it's not like I'm wiping their ass and, you know, force feeding them. or hand feeding them, rather, not force feeding, hand feeding. So anyway, let's see. People don't has to work. Don't people have here don't have to work. Real ghetto. Well, life is we don't know what's going on behind anybody's doors, right? I always say that, but uh, I hear a loud noise. Imagine we're in the middle of this and all the electricity goes out. Oh my. What the hell is going on? There's some loud noise going on. All right, Bells, let me see if I can see it on my ring. Oh my God, this is hysterical. Only me, you guys. Let's see. Tap to go live. Let's see what's going on. Okay, Bellies, I know, Mommy. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Can I see? No, the trees are in the way. Sorry, Bells. I don't know what's happening. I know. We got some crazy construction going on, Bella Luna. We're okay, though. Don't worry. Mommy's here. You're going to be fine. I can't make this shit up, I tell you. I just, come here. Oh, you want Mommy to pick you up? Are you nervous? Come on, you want to say hello to everybody? Come here. Come on. I think they like you better than me. Come. Come to Mama. Come here. Come here. Here she is. Here's the Bellies. Say hello to Bellies. Say hi, Bella. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi to the puppy. Look, she's like, she don't like it. She knows there's something foreign is going on out there. No. What do you want to do? You want to sit with Mommy? You sit with Mommy. Okay. There she is. All right. So I guess that, my walk conversation isn't that titillating. That you guys are, I'm not getting a lot of feedback from y'all. So it is what it is. That's all I got today. That was what I thought it was a really good topic, but maybe you guys don't. It's all good. I'll deal with the construction. I'll deal with the dog. I'll be mother of the year. It's all good. I got shit to do. You guys don't want to talk about the walk? I could tell by the way you walk your walk. Yeah, see? Say hi, Bellies. Belly, say hello. This dog is such a love muffin. She really is. I love this puppy to death. I woke up this morning and she wasn't in the bed. And I was like, why is she not in the bed? And I ran downstairs. And she was in her crate, which I don't know. I really fell asleep hard. And I bet you that she came in my room and wanted me to pick her up and I didn't wake up and hear her. I bet that's what happened. Because I thought something happened to her, because when I came downstairs and she was like in her crate and she didn't move, I got really nervous. I was like, Bella, what's wrong with you? And I had a heart attack. But then, she was like just a mushy. She's a squishy tushy. I hate when the guys wear their pants halfway down with stains in their underwear looking like penguins. Okay, that's a whole other show. But you know what, Tony? I don't get that style even a little bit. I know, I heard, Tony, you would know better than me, but I heard that that's like a jail style because they take away your belt, so their pants are falling down. But I don't know who thinks it is attractive to have your pants underneath your ass and have your underwear showing. I don't know who raised you, but in my day, back in the yonder years, okay, we covered our underwear. If you walked around and somebody saw your underwear, you were a fucking slut. So I don't get it, and that walk alone tells me stay away from me, because I don't like to talk to people whose underwear is showing. That's how I look at it. I don't care what color you are. I don't care where you live. I don't care how much money you make. I don't want to see your underwear. The only time I want to see your underwear is if you're taking it off because I'm going to bang the shit. No, anyway. That's the only time I want to see it. Otherwise, keep your ass in your freaking pants and don't show me that shit. Thanks for pointing that out. And people that walk like that, how do they look too? Karen Stacy, somebody sent me kisses. I don't know who that is. It just says Facebook user. I cannot see your name. I apologize. Let me see. Okay, and then, okay, Rosie said, I grew up in the Bronx too. You definitely had to have the don't fuck with me walk. You have to. And that's the whole thing too. So let me ask you this, since we're going on this, right? With these guys with their pants underneath their ass, right? Which are basically falling off of them. What happens if you get into a fight? Isn't that the best way to beat somebody's ass? Just pull their pants down the rest of the way. They'll be stuck. They can't walk. I mean, I just came up with that, but think about that. You're looking for weakness. There's no bigger weakness than your pants under your ass because you're stuck. I mean, it's like us women wearing like a girdle, a tight thing or whatever, right? We can't bend down, we can't whatever, right? If you got your pants underneath your ass, where are you going? You can't get out of your own way. And God forbid you get into a fight, whoop, you can't walk. See, problem solved. That's what we should do. Every person we see with their pants hanging down like that, we should pull them down so that they can't move and they're stuck. And I bet they would never do it again because they would realize how weak it actually makes them. Not only how weak it makes them look, but how weak it will make them because they won't be able to walk. I am funny, right? The backwards hat thing too, or the sideways hat. I can almost deal with the backwards hat better than the sideways hat. My nephews used to come in the house with their hat sideways like that, and I was like, you need to fix your hat. I can't even talk to you like that. I don't know. There's something to be said about, I mean, I don't mind backwards. It's kind of cute. I think I look cool with my hat backwards, but I look cool no matter what. But anyway, I don't get that. I don't get the sideways hats. I don't get, like, that's not how you wear it. It's just not. It's like me wearing my glasses on my chin. You don't wear glasses on your chin. You wear them on your eyes. You wear a hat on your head facing the right way. You know what I'm saying? So, pants. Yes. Fashion don't. Do not wear your pants under your ass. It don't look good. Hey, Leslie Ann. Good morning. Okay, so it is. So I was correct, right? Okay. Gina, I fathom that style. To me, it represents you're a punk. Okay. I love when they try to run from cops and fall on their faces. I seen it. Oh, see? That's what I'm saying. That's the parents. Oh, okay. DJ DOC, is that you on here? That's Pete? I don't know why I can't see your name. Is that you, Pete? My son, born on 96, he never walked like that. I teach him better. Damn right. I'd make my son, if my son ever did that, I'd tell him, you know what? You could go out in your underwear. Because there's no way in hell you're walking out the house like that. I mean, the same way us girls, our fathers were like, that skirt is too short, change. Or get that makeup off your face, same thing. You want to go out with your freaking, your ass hanging out of your pants? I don't want to see that shit. And then their parents, somebody's buying it for them because, like, you're buying it what? I don't even know. How do you buy pants for under your ass? Is there like a size chart for that? Do you want to wear your pants correctly? Like, do you wear your pants over your ass or under your ass? Are there two different measurements for that? Because I can assure you that if I did, I mean, I have big hips. So is that what you do? Like, if you don't fit in your pants anymore? Oh my God, if you gain weight and you don't fit in your pants, could you just buckle them underneath your ass and they fit then? I just came up with a new thing. All of you guys that gained weight and can't fit into your jeans, that's the answer. Walk around with them under your ass, because for most of us, that's probably the biggest area. Let me see who else is here. Okay, so parents leave them and don't say nothing. Yeah, Tony said, Eunice, it's the parents' fault. They allow, well, it's always, like I said, I mean, don't get me wrong. A lot of times parents don't know what we're doing. I snuck out of my house plenty of times well, not snuck out. I left my house, one way and came home another way. I put the makeup on in school. Not that my mother didn't know, because she would see me when I come home and it was like magic marker underneath my eyes and I was trying to rub it off. But I mean, that wasn't the worst thing I did, but you knew you weren't supposed to do it, right? So yeah, it's a little bit different. When you come in the house, your hat should come off. Yes, Billy. Or when you speak to someone, it's respect. You take your hat off, right? My nephews walk like that. My sis don't say nothing. When I see that, I get mad and I tell them, what do you want to stick between your ass? Oh my God. Hi, Maria. Maria. Girls wouldn't go out if their slip was showing. Right. It was inappropriate. No, it's regular pants, but they put them down. Right. So how do you measure for that? That's what I'm trying to say. What size? They are not smart enough to figure that out now. Come on now, Karen. Oh, Diane, you're funny. Problem solved. Everybody walk around bottomless. There you go. So it's Whip It Out Wednesday. So whatever you choose to whip it out, go ahead and do it. Yeah, I don't know if I saw Pete on here or not. Pete, are you here? I asked you. Testing. Look at this dog. She's so cute. See how she just stays there and lets me eat her face? See, I'm just kissing her nose. Look, she don't move. You see this? This is what I do. I eat her. She's very edible. I love you, mommy. All right. Well, anyway, like I said, pay attention to the way you walk. Yeah, testing. Pay attention to the way you stand. We used to roll up our uniforms in Catholic school. That's very true. And you would send your girls to Catholic school, and they were always known. They always had their skirts up to their como se llama. So there you go. God is good. All right. So, okay. I know. The construction worker just went down the block. I wonder if he's cute. All right. So anyway, I'm outie. It's Wednesday. I got some construction crap to go see what the hell is going on. Pay attention to the way you walk. Pay attention to the way you stand. Remember that what you put out there is what you put out there. So I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. If you find my topics boring, hit me up and give me a topic, because I mean, like, how many freaking things can I think about? So anyway, I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. It will be Thursday. For those of you that are in New York, please stay hydrated. Please stay cool. And listen, no matter where you are, please be safe. The world is a crazy place again. So please be safe. And remember, I love you. Bye, guys. And thank you for all of you that shared and tagged and everything else. I really do appreciate it. Now jump on YouTube and subscribe. Real Talk, Karen Stacy. Hit that button. Ciao, babies.